Hey guys, what's up? Gary G, Stay Slick Auto Detail here in Fresno, California. I'm back again with another video. Today what we're going to do is I'm going to show you my exterior wash process step by step on this Silverado here. This is a maintenance client, but I'm going to show you my step-by-step process where I start. I'm also going to add a spray-on paint sealant, so I'm going to show you that if you're doing that as part of your maintenance, what that step looks like. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and stay around. Oh yeah, and don't forget to subscribe, like, turn on those notifications so you don't miss anything. Share it with your friends, maybe it would help them. Okay, so with any detail, pretty much you'll always see me start with the wheels. These are the dirtiest part of the vehicle, they touch the ground. So I'm gonna start here and then move to the paint so you don't wash the paint and then have any of the dirt or anything that you are knocking off your wheel splash up on the paint. It's just counterproductive. So what I'm going to do is do an initial spray, knock off anything that's loose. So let's go ahead and do that. Doing an initial rinse is going to knock off most of the loose dirt that's on there. And then from there I would use some kind of a wheel and tire cleaner or whatever you like to use. In here I have Brake Buster from PNS and this Marilex foam sprayer. I recommend a foam sprayer just because it dwells longer, it's better cleaning, but you could use just a regular spray bottle if you'd like. So first, I'm going to go with the fender wells, especially with larger trucks where you can see inside the fender well. You're going to want to wash that out because there'll be a lot of dirt and stuff swung up in there from the tires. So I'll make sure that we get that out. Onto the tires. From the tires, I move into the barrel. This is from Easy Detail. This is their barrel brush here. And then the last step for me is to move to the face of the wheel. So I'm going to use a fan tip brush here. Okay, so with that done, that's the whole wheel cleaned, looking much better than it did before. Go ahead and repeat that step on all of the 4 wheels. Okay, so now we're going to go on to the first step of the exterior of the vehicle now, which is the initial rinse. Just like on your wheels, you're going to want to initially rinse down the whole vehicle before you go back and foam. If you have any bugs to take care of, you're going to want to put your bug remover on and then lay the foam over it. So I'm working right next to this car over here, so I'm trying to do everything this way. That way I don't mess up this car that's right next to it. Alright, after you knock off a majority of the dirt from the vehicle, what you're going to want to do is come back with your foam cannon and lay down a thick layer of foam. Alright, next step, you're going to do the hand wash starting with the top down. That is always best practice. Let's get it. right, so this next step is optional, but if you are applying some sort of protection, then this is where that would come in. This is a spray-on paint sealant. It goes through a foam cannon. I can't say what product it is yet because it's still in development. Just know that it's going to be the product that I use from here on out, and as soon as it's available, I'll shout it out. What we're going to do is we're going to lay this down, and then we're going to immediately rinse it off. See that water beating? Down that fast, and now your vehicle is protected, so you just go around the rest of the vehicle now. All right, now we're going to go on to drying. So this next step, you don't necessarily have to have it, but I would highly recommend that you have some sort of compressed air. This is the Vortex cleaning tool. I find that this works very good for getting water out of creases, cracks, crevices. And what I'm talking about in specific is here, when you see this water drip here. So what you do, this tool works really good with getting the water out, so you don't have any of that drip. We all know it's notorious for water to come out from behind these mirrors. You see that? That's how I go around and get rid of all the water from those common areas that drip. Just by doing that. So I'm gonna work my way around the vehicle, making sure we don't get any water drips. Okay, so that's all done. Now we're gonna go in, we're gonna do glass cleaning. I'm actually using Optimum No Rinse as my glass cleaner. It's an amazing glass cleaner. You can use that. A lot of times I use Stoner's glass cleaner. You can actually just use water, believe it or not. So I'm gonna go around and do all the windows, and then I'm gonna hit tire shine, and then we will be done. Okay, now on to the last step. So we have a clean, dry tire. See, it's clean, it's dry. We're gonna use one of these Hex applicators. This is a no-name brand, but they're copying the Hex applicators that Adams sells. And this right here is, it's a water-based dressing. It's decked out by Shine Supply. I like water-based dressings because they tend not to sling as much as oil-based. They won't last as long either, but you get a better looking finish, in my opinion, and it looks more professional. So here, I'm gonna go ahead and apply that. That easy with this applicator. It makes it very easy. I can either leave it like this to get a higher gloss finish, or I can knock it down and get a satin finish. So I'm gonna let it sit for a few minutes, and then we'll see the final result. All right guys, that's it. It's done. Appreciate you coming along with me to check out my exterior wash process. If you have any questions, if you have any inquiries about the products that I use or anything like that, it's all gonna be down in the description. You can leave it in the comments. I'll go ahead and answer that for you. Thank you guys again for watching another video. You guys have a good one. Peace. Stay slick.